Yes, I have a piss-related role.
Yeah.
On my sheet. I liked how many E's you put in my name.
Yeah, yours is probably the wackiest, most unhinged character sheet I've ever created. And that's saying
connoisseur, other dogs' buttholes.
What the fuck?
I can pilot a helicopter.
That is very much a GURPS skill and a definite dog skill in real life.
Big pisser.
Everybody has like pretty standard skills, but the dog has a level 14 skill level in helicopter piloting for some reason. which is basically a nod to like how
its way into an episode, just to be
right,
clear.
like because you know how Snoopy was inexplicably a skilled World War II fighter pilot. So yeah that.
Funny.
I was in Fallujah.
Are you secretly an Iraqi dog who was brought over during the Iraq War?
Bro, that would make me laugh so hard that some King Charles Cavalier Spaniel was an Iraqi dog.
You have a whole complicated backstory of how you got there.
This is called Playing House, and it's basically, as I said before we started recording for everyone here, but reiterating that for the listening audience, this is a parody of the late 80s, early 90s sitcoms you would see, such as Full House, Family Matters, Step by Step, things of that nature. We're going to really quickly, everybody just briefly introduce your characters, starting with the patriarch of the family, Andrew.
The patriarch's name is J.R. Floyd. So my name's J.R. Floyd. I'm the dad of the group. I like dad things, some football, and beer drinking. But yeah, I'm a chef at a local restaurant, and just trying to focus on being a good father to my family, a good husband to my wife, and try not to kick the dog too many times.
Jessica, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character?
Hi, I'm Peggy, and I'm the mom. I am a stay-at-home mom and very proud of myself, but I used to do a little bit of modeling back in the day.
Perfect. And keeping up with sitcom fashion, we have a smoking hot wife and a schlub of a husband who everyone watching is wondering how he landed that.
We need to hear a narrator talk about my beer gut that way. Some of us fell off a little bit, but I still try. Right, Peggy?
Oh, no way, I'm with him. And I
that's my boo-boo.
The eldest son, Z, also known as Zach.
All right, listen up. My name's Z, and I'm a punk. And I do punk things. Like, I got, leather jackets with a bunch of studs. And I got a skateboard, and I got my guitar. And my dad wanted me to learn how to play drums right, but I say, fuck that. I just want to hit stuff real hard. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I got.
There we go. And I didn't say his name, but for the listening audience, that is Jose playing the role of Z. The middle child, James, go ahead and introduce your character.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Floyd. I'm kind of the middle. Nobody cares about me. I do band. I did drums because Dad wanted me to play drums, so I learned how to do that. And everybody either pays attention to my older brother because he's such a badass, or they pay attention to little baby Michelle. I hate her so much. But I mostly just keep to myself. Yeah.
Oh my god!
You talking like that, you're gonna hurt your throat.
Beast and Morty, what the fuck?
Peggy, we got multiple kids. I thought we only had the one.
What?
Dad, I'm right here.
I don't know who you are.
I'm literally named after you.
My baby.
Okay, and Vee, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character?
Hello, I'm Mr. Waffles, and while these sapiens may have mistaken me for a common King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, what none of you gangly bipeds have truly comprehended is that I am the sun you all orbit. Their lives revolve around the radiance of my own illustrious existence. I breathe and you apes fall to your knees in pathetic cooing. There's nothing in this house that isn't mine, nothing that hasn't been baptized in my fragrant urine, heralding my unchallenged dominance over... Oh God, is that food? Is that food? Oh fuck, is that food? I gotta go.
Hey, Dad, dog's talking all weird again.
Mr. Waffles shot on the carpet again.
Mr. Waffles, who's a good boy? Come here, Mr. Waffles.
Yes, you top-heavy bitch. It is me. It is I that am the good boy.
King of the house. Yes, he is. Mr. Waffles.
This is the most unhinged game.
And rounding off the Floyd family is the youngest child, Michelle, who will be played by me. Michelle is...
You got it, dude.
You got it, dude. Hi.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I am 3.5 years old. I like to color. I like drinking juice. My favorite person in the whole wide world is my dog, Mr. Waffles, who I named him Mr. Waffles after my favorite food, waffles. I do not like my brother Jimmy. I do not like my brother Z, or Zach as he's called. I love my mommy. I like my dad. And I don't know, sometimes I have dreams where the darkness consumes me, and when I wake up, I long to kill everybody in my path. So anyway, thank you.
That'll.
Who's Mommy's sweet girl? Shelly.
The child is the only intelligent one of them all.
So, cue the intro theme song with the plucky cast introduction.
If I can stay on the ball, take it minute by minute, I just might make the Hall of Fame. What can I say? I'm doing it the best I can. Leaning on nobody but me. Oh, seeing it from where I stand. Nothing comes easy. Oh, I'm always bringing home second places.
Playing House is filmed before a live studio audience.
We first see the father, JR, as he is preparing to leave work. JR is a chef at a high-end restaurant called the Rose Petal, and he has been up for a promotion. Him and another sous chef have been eyeing the role of head chef, as the head chef, the current head chef, is retiring. JR is preparing to leave for the day. He's cleaning his knives, and that's when JR's boss, not the head chef, but the actual owner of the restaurant, Mr. Streeter, approaches him, and he says to him, JR, I see you've been burning the midnight oil. I see that you've been working really hard on this promotion. I do see that you're putting in the extra effort. Don't think that this has gone unnoticed.
Streeter, my man. How's your evening going? I'm just trying to clean up my knives here.
Yes. It's quite well, JR. But I tell you what, I am a bit peckish, and I did want to discuss your future, perhaps over dinner this evening. What say you I head over to your house tonight at about 8 p.m., and I have dinner with your family, and I size up the shape of your make, if you will, and see if you have what it takes to be my head chef.
Streeter, my family and I would be happy to have you.
Yes, very well. This is a life-changing opportunity for you, JR. So I look forward to meeting your what I imagine to be a very lower class family. Till then, ta-ta. And he kind of walks away. Now, JR, that being said, 8 p.m., that's like 45 minutes from now.
Time to get home.
Yeah, you probably have a phone call to make because as we cut to the Floyd residence, in the kitchen, we see Peggy, who's rummaging through the refrigerator, trying to figure out which leftovers she's going to reheat for her family tonight because this is Wednesday, and Wednesday is leftover night.
No.
She typically does her shopping on Thursdays for the whole week, and she hasn't had a chance to get to the grocery store because you only have one car amongst the whole family.
So I pick up the phone and I call Peggy. Ring, ring. Phone call, motherfucker.
Hello.
Hey, Peggy. Hey, boo boo. So I've got my boss. He wants to come over for dinner. So we probably need to defrost some chicken.
Come over for dinner? What? When? Like next week?
No, I'm like now. He's on his way. He's very eager to meet the family.
JR, how dare you call me last minute and tell me I don't have any fucking food in this house? Are you insane?
Boo boo, I would never do that to you. You know that he just sprung it on me. You know, I'm trying to get this promotion here, so I figured, just kind of schmooze him a little bit. Maybe make him some chicken fricassee. You
do have alcohol in the house. I could probably drum something up like some canapes.
Oh, now we're talking. Yeah.
Would that be okay? Do you think you would notice if we didn't have a full meal? We could say we're doing it European style.
That's not a bad idea. A lot of these head chefs, they come from France. Yeah, they're bougie and shit. They're fancy like that. So maybe we should do a little bit of. Yeah.
All right, we'll just get it whipped up. It'll be fine.
We got any deli meats or anything in the fridge? Maybe we could throw out some deli meats and call it one of them charcuteries.
What do they call it? The charcuteries?
The charcuteries.
Yes, 100%. I got you. I got some bologna in the fridge. I'll make it work.
Oh, you're the best.
So, JR, you also know that for the past couple weeks, while she's trying to get on her feet, Peggy's sister, Kathy, has been staying with you guys. And Kathy is one of those lower class people that Mr. Streeter was talking about. And it's very important to you that he perceives your family well. Kathy's about 500 pounds and is very crass and vulgar. And she typically makes her presence felt, especially in the presence of company. As that thought crosses your mind, do you think to say anything to Peggy about her sister?
About Peggy, real quick before we hang up. You think maybe we can send your sister on like a grocery run to the grocery store on the other side of the city?
My sister can barely get up. Well, how are we going to send her to the grocery store on the other side of the city? How is she? Well,
that's kind of the point. I want to move a little slow, and maybe she could get the oil change.
To put my sister out for your comfort?
No. What I'm trying to say is the car needs an oil change, and maybe we could find a late night spot where she could contribute to the family, where she could get an oil change, like a 10-minute oil change or something.
So Peggy, your sister doesn't drive.
Son of a bitch! We would have known that.
We only have one car, my love. So you're going to drive the car home, the only car we have, and let my unlicensed sister drive it across town. This seems like a solid plan for you.
Damn she comes walking down into the kitchen. Kathy does,
she don't get
and she goes,
license.
Peggy! You need to do something about your water pressure. In the shower, your water pressure. I was standing under the thing and I couldn't even get to cover my whole body.
Peggy, please, I'm begging you. Come on, Peggy.
Is that no good husband of yours?
Boo boo, please. Just
let's not be talking about my husband when you have a dirt bag that left you like this. Okay, we're not going.
Peggy, baby,
you can do so much better.
She's got a bus pass. Come on.
I obviously did do much better, as you are currently living under my roof.
really need this promotion, you know. Z really needs a new drum set.
Kathy, I'm gonna kick you the fuck out of my house if you don't shut up.
Okay. Listen, Peggy, I'm sorry, honey. You know, I just love you so much, and I think you could do so much better.
You can go down to that bar that you love to hang out at. I can give you $10. That's like 5 drinks worth.
$10
out of my house.
This economy.
Okay, you know what? Because I love you as much as I do, I'm gonna do that for you. But I'm just gonna go sit down on the couch for a few minutes because walking down the stairs sure has winded me. I don't know why you have to get such a big house. It's not like you guys make a lot of money. Anyway, okay, bye. And she walks out and she goes to plop down on the couch. In the living room, Michelle is playing with some blocks, and Mr. Waffles is kind of hovering around her as she typically does. And Michelle says to Mr. Waffles,
Uh-oh, Mr. Waffles, wide load incoming.
Oh, God, this is my favorite time of day. You know he's a poop eater.
he's a poop eater. Yes. Jimmy and Zach, why don't you guys tell me what you're doing at this point?
Zach is down. Do we have a basement?
There is. Yeah, let's say there's a basement. I don't have a map for it, but yeah, there's a basement.
All right. So I've commandeered the basement for my drums, and I am just I'm setting stuff up, trying to hit it off, like trying to get my drums working. And when it doesn't, I kick the door open. I throw the snare, and I'm like, "Mom, I need another fucking snare."
Excuse me, young man, is that the way you speak to your fucking mother?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. You know what? That's fair, Mom.
You know your father believes in spankings. Don't make me tell him what you just said.
I don't care.
How old is Z? How old is Z?
Spank me? I'm fucking 16.
Yeah, Z on his character sheet I have him as 17,
I'm
but
fucking 17.
I'll
Hey,
spank us.
this man believes in spankings. He does not care what age you are. You are still my child.
I will bitch slap your husband.
Hold on.
Whoa. Branson.
Hold that thought.
He's not there. He's talking shit.
JR, you're still driving home from work at this point.
I'm in the car. I know something's wrong. I'm like, come on.
Cuts to him. He's like,
I'm gonna drop kick that boy.
That would have been a hearing minus 20. Jimmy, what are you doing?
I'm upstairs practicing my trumpet.
God, that voice. Do you play?
I'm doing a pretty good rendition of Hot Cross Buns right now.
Mr. Waffles is just barking maniacally at the sounds coming from upstairs.
So just then, as you guys are all doing all of that, when in through the door, without knocking, comes Uncle Hubie. And he's
related to Hubie.
Hubie, yeah, Hubie is your brother, JR.
God damn it!
That means this family is related to Bronxton.
Oh man, Uncle Hubie's here. Oh no!
Oh great, the pervert's here.
Floyd family, what the fuck is Oh shit, Mr. Waffles! And he goes up to Mr. Waffles and he gives an enthusiastic head boop. And he goes, You're my favorite. You've always been, you always will be. And he looks at Kathy and he says, Oh, hello, Kathy. Hello, Hubie. Labored. She says that through a labored breath. And then he goes,
Where's that fine ass sister of yours? I got something I gotta ask her.
Watch your fucking mouth about my mother.
Did somebody say my name?
He hears Peggy from the kitchen, and he like starts walking with like a little jive pep in his step as he walks to the kitchen, and he says,
Peggy, baby, how's it going?
Hubie, what do you need?
I got a question to ask you.
Zach pulls up behind like he doesn't like him. He's a teenager. He doesn't like him.
Fuck out of here, Zach.
No, fuck you, old man.
Hold.
I can smell the Slim Jims on you, damn you. Where are they? Give them to me.
Hubie, as Hubie is trying to get Peggy's attention, he pulls a Slim Jim out of his back pocket that he bought for Mr. Waffles, and he's like peeling it, and he was like,
Peggy, just quick question. Whatever happened to Malong White?
Who is Malong White?
Malong White, dick in your mouth.
I grab him, I pick him up, and I throw him out the fucking door.
Ah! You can't unhand me!
Shut up,
unhand me!
Pervert!
Allegedly!
Mr. Waffles' dex roll was to see if he could grab the Slim Jim as he was getting run out.
and Z tries to pick up Hubie, but Hubie just slides down his back, and he goes, oh.
That made me feel real weird.
Not quite.
I shuffle away quickly.
Go ahead and hit the gym, fuckboy. Anyway, Peggy,
I see my baby boy Z failing to kick out the pervert, and I just kind of literally with my foot kick his ass out the door.
Wait, the kid or the pervert?
The pervert, not you. You're my son.
No, stop. You can't. Hold on. Wait. I already talked to JR. He knows that I'm coming here.
JR
Listen.
is clearly not here, and you are not welcome in my home without my husband's presence.
You were here last night, Uncle Hubie. The court order clearly states you can only come over once a week.
Yeah, well, that fucking father of yours didn't care about the court order when he needed to borrow $400 to pay the rent last
I
week.
care about it. I'm the one that pressed charges.
I'm in a quite a thorny situation. Quite a thorny situation indeed. You see, the police are looking for me.
Yeah, you're a pervert.
Allegedly.
What did you do now?
Stuff, probably. Watch teenagers fuck.
You know the Woolworths down the street, the one that just opened up.
Yeah.
They say they got me on camera, if you could believe this, exposing my penis to an elderly woman. Now, where's the proof?
Clearly, it's
I've asked
that video
you
saying.
Sexually assaulted my mother.
I did not. I would never sexually assault your mother. She's like a sister to me. This is why I have a reputation. These allegations are unfounded, and I will not have this.
Hey, Mr. Waffles, sick him!
What?
Mr. Waffles, sick him! Get him! Go,
But
Mr. Waffles, go!
No, this man is a endless supply of dried meats.
I pick up Mr. Waffles, like, Mr. Waffles, we talked about this. I will give you dried meat later. Attack the pervert.
Michelle goes,
Put Mr. Waffles down right now!
Put the
Yes,
dog down!
you better listen to her.
I hold Mr. Waffles like a villain, and I go, first she must learn to attack. And then I throw Mr. Waffles at the pervert.
When you pick up Mr. Waffles begins to pee.
so you pick up this dog. This dog is peeing midair, and Hubie catches the dog midair, piss all over Uncle Hubie, and Uncle Hubie's like,
All right. Listen.
Did you feel something between us?
I love you, Mr. Waffles. Listen, I am going to go upstairs, and I'm just going to hang out for a little bit because I am, you little shit.
In my home. You understand me? I just literally kicked your ass. Get out.
As all this is happening, JR walks in the door. And we get the audience cheering as the father walks through the door.
Hey, Daddy!
Who the fuck are you?
Timmy, I'm named after you!
Who let the neighbor kid in? Boo boo.
Oh my God. Uncle Hubie's here!
Hey, Boo Boo, I'm here.
I run up to you and I give you a big old smooch on the lips.
I breathe in very deep as
It's
she kisses me.
uncomfortable for everyone.
That's disconcerting.
It's very uncomfortable.
Aunt Kathy, why are you so ugly and Mommy so pretty?
I don't know what that kid is, but he's right.
Aunt Kathy looks like that guy from the movie with the guys who fight ghosts.
Hey, I got a question. If you two look like that, why do I look like this? And I have a fucking odd-shaped head. Compared to the two normal-looking people.
You get a flashback, JR, of the time you dropped your firstborn son on his head at 3 months old.
I don't even get like a fucking dexterity roll or nothing. I just do it.
I mean, look at the shape of his head. You obviously failed that dex roll.
Oh my God, that's great.
Your daddy dropped you on your head. He was very close.
Zachary, my boy, I'm so proud of you. Come here.
Dad, I got my report card today. I got straight A's.
Fucking nerd.
Does anybody else see this kid? Am I hallucinating? This boy exists, right? Everybody can see him.
Who? The one that's named after you.
Listen here, peasant. I pissed in your favorite Timbs. Welcome home.
Hey, Mr. Waffles, I got straight A's. You're proud of me, right?
Your daughter, Michelle, sees you, and from across the room, she does this adorable little run with her arms flailing. She runs up to you, and she's like,
I'm coming. I'm here.
and she hugs you.
I do the thing where you hug a kid and then you like lift him in the air and like spin. And I do it right in front of Jimmy.
And that's when you hear your brother, your older brother Hubie, who your wife doesn't know this, but you know that you owe your brother Hubie about $3,000 at this point. And your brother Hubie goes, "Hey, bro,
$400, and I'm pretty pissed about that."
No,
Hey, bro, toss me that baby, bro.
Hubie, I didn't see you there. Hey, why don't you and I go have a conversation in this room over here?
I don't know how I didn't see him. He's like 6 feet tall, a pasty white pervert.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody likes you, Z.
We're family. We're family. We don't argue, okay? Come on. Excuse me. Let me grab my brother. I grab Hubie by the arm and just pull him into the other room.
And so as you're doing that, you guys pass Aunt Kathy, who appears to be sleeping on the couch, and Hubie mutters under his breath,
That bitch, how come she can be here but I can't? What the fuck? She's a leech.
She has nowhere else to go.
Hold on. I rolled for hearing.
You're single, right, Uncle Hubie? And Kathy's single. You guys should go on a date.
Babe, I thought she was gonna go to the bar. You know, maybe we should sweeten the pot and make it $20 instead of 10.
I'm working on it, okay? I mean, when is your boss supposed to be here? Because I will get her out before then.
Any
Sweetie, can you
minute.
come help mommy in the kitchen?
I want everybody to roll perception.
Meanwhile, Mr. Waffles finally answers Jimmy and is like, nothing you ever do will be good enough for them. You should stop plotting their murder now.
But I love my family.
Fucking
They do not love you, dumbass.
Yeah, you should go to listen to the dog.
Michelle goes,
Kill them slowly.
That's a good girl. Just like Mr. Waffles taught you.
so Peggy, Jimmy, Michelle, you all look at Aunt Kathy, who appears to be asleep on the couch, when you notice that she is not breathing.
Kathy?
Maybe the problem has solved itself.
Kathy, sweetheart.
No,
And I
Mom.
gently
Let's
shake her.
let this. Let's let this play out.
I touch her to see if she's like breathing or not.
You go to put your index and middle finger under her nose, and you do not feel any breath coming from her nose. She's no longer snoring. She has a very distinct, annoying snore that sounds like a buzzsaw trying to cut through metal. But right now, you don't hear that.
Z goes, well, at least we won't run out of oil this winter.
Oh my god. Everybody in the audience gasps.
Yes. Oh. Hubie and JR are in the other room while all this is happening.
What's up, bro? What you got to talk about?
Listen, I've got the boss coming over here, and I'm gonna get a promotion at work. I know I owe you money, but I kind of need to do the family Americana thing right now, and having siblings under the same roof is kind of not that. So can you just for the evening, skedaddle to your own place?
Bro, hold on. I think I get what you're throwing out here. You're worried that your wife Peggy is going to keep looking at me from across the table.
No. I was quite clear about what I want. I know that I owe you money. I am trying to rectify the situation, but I need you to leave the premises.
Bro, when have I ever asked it for?
Just for the evening.
Listen to me. There are police that are looking for me, brother, and it would be very wise of you to just look the other way as I hide upstairs, and I will not make my presence known to your employer. Of this, I can promise you.
You're not going upstairs.
Out of sight.
You're not going upstairs. At best, you're going to hide in my shed.
Your shed?
Yes.
Like a second-rate citizen?
If you're going to go in the shed for a few hours, I'll come get you when my boss leaves.
I am not livestock. I am Hubie Floyd.
Make sure you don't jack off in the shed.
It wouldn't be the first time. Hubie, man, I'm begging you. Come on. Just do this for me so that I could get this promotion and I could finally get things back on track, okay? Come on.
And also, while all that was going on, Jimmy noticed, when noticed that Aunt Kathy was dead, he walked away and he has called 911.
Okay.
My character hasn't noticed that, Kathy's dead, right? I'm trying to get
you guys,
one
this
out
is
of the house.
This is right after you guys had had walked into the other room. So there's a knock on the door. What is everyone doing?
All right, so Zach just laughs. He's just like, ha, this is gonna be fun.
Peggy panics.
I'm pushing Hubie out the back door, and I go to look for a bottle of wine in the kitchen so I can have a glass ready as soon as he walks in.
I am going to stand on my sister's body and put my arms through.
Hi, 911. My Aunt Cassie died on the couch. My dad says she's a fat ass and has a heart condition. She probably died of a heart attack.
Oh shit!
We can't
I want to roll hearing to see if I heard Jimmy do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, this is hilarious. All right, so he did not. He's still laughing about this. He's just like, all right, we can just put a towel on her, I guess. We can pretend she's an ornament or a decoration, a Buddha.
There's a second knock now, and this one seems a little bit more irritated as he's been knocking for quite a while.
Peggy, the door, Peggy, we got company.
And as you're pushing Hubie out the back door, Hubie says, "Just remember, baby bro, that every time I go out the back, I always come back in the back, and buddy, I come in the back hard."
What the hell are you talking about? Just come on, man. You gotta get out of here with that, okay? Go to the shed, okay? I'll be there to get you as soon as this guy's gone.
Fine. And he walks out the back door.
Swear to God, if Mother didn't tell me to watch out for him.
So through all this commotion, Peggy, you haven't had a chance to even think about what to make.
I go to Michelle and I say, "Michelle, honey, go help your brother Jimmy make a plate of meats and cheeses for mommy, please."
Jimmy smells like pickle juice.
Yes, and those pickles would be very delicious too. That's a great idea. Thank you, honey.
Okay, Mommy, the dark urge compels me to kill.
Later,
Yes,
sweetheart.
let it compel you and give me the meats.
Zach goes to the door and opens it.
Zachary, stay away from that door right now.
Welcome to Normalville, USA, otherwise known as hell.
Can we get a brief description of what Zach is wearing?
Yeah. So Zach he's a 17-year-old kid. He tries to be punk, but he is a fucking poser. He has multicolored mohawk, and he wears just full on punk leather and studs, and he has tattoos, but they're not actually real. They're not actually real. He gets the same ones, and he just redoes them every fucking time just because he told everyone he got tattoos, but he didn't.
So as you open the door, Z, Mr. Streeter takes one look at you and he goes, "Well, I must not have the right house. This is very peculiar. You're an odd-looking son of a bitch. Is this the Floyd residence, or am I in hell?"
Yeah, you're in hell. Yeah, you're in hell. This is definitely the Floyd residence. Please come in. That's my Aunt Kathy. She's probably dead. And he's like, "Come on in."
Yeah. As I'm making arms move.
I'm tired.
So he hears you say "dead tired," and he looks at Aunt Kathy and he goes, "Oh my. It would appear that I am in the right house." I am in the right house indeed.
I just tried to look extra sexy, but fail to use my sex appeal to distract him.
And Z goes, "Wait, no way. Oh my God, he likes chubsters."
So yeah, you tried to use your sex appeal, Peggy, but he can't see anything but this voluptuous Rubenesque woman in front of him laying down.
Damn it. Chris, don't make us do a weekend at Bernie's.
"Hello, and who might you be, Sleeping Beauty?" And he goes and nudges her.
Hey guys, I called the cops.
Oh shit, he called the cops.
Mr. Streeter, this Sleeping Beauty is my gorgeous youngest sister, but she's a very deep sleeper and she has narcolepsy, so you're gonna have to just let her be.
"For this one, I will wait forever." And
He's in the back "Ah."
She is enchanting. JR, how are you handling this situation right now? As it stands, your sister-in-law is probably dead on the couch. What you think is the neighbor kid, but it's actually your second-born son, just called the police. And your son Z is just being an overall fuckhead.
So hold on, does my character even know this? Because last I checked, I was still in the kitchen looking for wine.
Mr. Waffles has his face in the refrigerator and is drinking from the box wine.
Yeah, so you're in the kitchen looking for wine, but you did successfully roll hearing, so you know Mr. Streeter is in the house.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So I made my scrounging, so I found some wine. Now hold on, I'm rolling perception. Bitch, I don't notice the dog drinking wine out of the fucking fridge.
Every day. I keep drinking.
Yeah, and I grabbed a little. I know the dog is there drinking the wine. I just don't care. I'm just trying to pour wine around the dog's mouth, kind of thing from the box wine. And I just fucking bolt out the door like, Mr. Streeter.
Mr. Waffles, like, deep tongue rimmed all them glasses, too.
That's
That's so gross.
You're welcome.
Mr. Streeter. Welcome to my home. I see you've met my family. My son Z over here, my daughter Michelle, my lovely lady wife Peggy. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
Oh, it melts me to my core. I don't know who the hell that kid is. But
I'm named after him.
I mean, somewhere around here we got a dog. I don't know where he is, but yeah, I poured you a glass of wine. For dinner, we're going a little fancy. We're gonna do a little charcuterie board,
Yes. Well, quite a lovely family you do have here, Floyd. I've not yet had the pleasure to introduce myself to your enchanting sister-in-law, but had I known you were housing a beast of such magnitude, you would have gotten this promotion quite some time ago.
He says beasts of magnitude, and then I kind of turn and I look at Peggy and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
And I kind of look back
under my
at
breath.
you and I shrug really emphatically, like, I don't know.
And Z goes, he likes fat women.
Z, my boy, he's very upfront. He tells you exactly how it is.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's exactly right,
Fat
Z.
ladies need love too.
So proud of you, son.
Mr. Waffles enters and starts going, and porks Slim Jim and wine everywhere.
Oh my God, my precious dog! Somebody help!
Michelle, could you help your mother with the dog in the kitchen?
You can't hold your wine, dog.
We buy special wine, from the health butt store, where it's for doggies.
We buy special wine for dogs.
Mr. Streeter, why don't we have a seat over here at the dinner table? Maybe Z could tell you about how he's learning about his drumming. He's gonna be in a band.
Yeah. So he gets super excited. He's like, "Oh, I can go get my drum set. All right," and he just disappears to the basement trying to go get all his drums.
I turn around and the only person left in the room is Jimmy, and I'm like, and I just walk away.
Cops should be here soon.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get away from Jimmy, but then he says that. Fuck. I don't hear it. I completely block his ass out.
Oh my God.
I'm running into the kitchen to try and grab the charcuterie board.
While you're in the kitchen, I am trying to wake my sister up if I can.
Oh shit.
I thought that was Peggy. That's Mr. Waffles.
Wait, does that?
No, Mr. Waffles resists the urge to drink up his own vomit.
Oh, okay. I'm so nervous. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, dude? All
Do
right.
I see if her chest is moving at all? I know I didn't feel any air coming out of her nose, but she's got some sleep apnea, so it could just be one of those.
Kathy is dead. Yeah, Mr. Streeter goes, very well, Floyd, why don't you go ahead and show me this kitchen table? I'm sure it is very affordable. You probably purchased it from your local Kmart, if I'm to believe what I've come to know about you. Let's see.
Kmart's a little fancy, you know. I go to this local place. They call them consignment shops. You know, it's a little fancier. And I'm like trying to push them over towards the kitchen table.
Everyone roll hearing except for the ones in the kitchen. So, Peggy, you hear a knock on the door. It's another knock on the door. This one's a loud, aggressive knock.
Okay, as I hear it, I run up and I kind of peek through the window, but like very quickly. Do I have stealth?
Mr. Waffles barrels through and starts barking wildly.
Roll dexterity if you don't. I don't think you have stealth. I wouldn't imagine this character has stealth.
All right, so obviously I have giant boobs and a giant big thing of red hair, and I don't like
hell fuck you, baby doll.
Eddie Bundy mixed with Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, they just see your boobs pressed against the glass as you're trying to peek at them. You see a police officer with a handlebar mustache and a clean cut police officer wearing their light brown uniforms, and they see you, and the one with the handlebar mustache waves at you.
I just wave back and go, "Oh, officers, give me 1 second, okay?" And I whip around and go, "Cops!"
Yeah, I told you. I called them. I think Kathy died. I called 911. I told everyone.
He goes over, picks up Jimmy, and throws him upstairs.
So
I've yet to hear anything Jimmy says.
Yeah. Mr. Streeter does not hear Peggy yell cops.
Oh my god.
Excellent, Jimmy. In short time, you'll become their whole undoing.
I didn't mean to. Just Dad, they told me at school if bad things happen, you call the police.
Next time, you talk to me first, and I will call the cops, okay?
I told you I was calling the cops. I came up and tugged on your butt. You didn't do anything. So I ran and called the cops.
I'm sorry, you did what with my butt?
What?
Zach is going to try to pretend to sit behind Aunt Kathy and move her
Still
arms.
don't hear him.
Wait, what?
You're gonna suffocate. That's a lot of poundage, dude.
We're gonna weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's, Aunt Kathy.
Okay.
Jimmy, go help me. Wait, do I know his
I'm not touching her.
I'm like got my arm like by like a huge chunk of arm held up, and and just like a really gross voice is just like, "Let him in, Peggy."
They're knocking again, more aggressively this time, as you're taking a little bit long.
I just impulsively, maybe. Yeah. Open the door. Because I don't know what to do. I'm completely flustered.
I'll open the door, Mom!
And then I just walk up and open the door.
You open the door, and in walks Officer Tull and Officer Allen. Hey there, kid. Officer Allen says, "We got a call at this residence about a dead body."
Yeah, it's over there. I see the fat lady.
And I just wave an arm.
I tried to pull attention away from my dead sister on the couch, and I just make an impassioned speech about how I'm teaching my sons about the importance of calling police when something bad happens.
Mom, show your boobs.
I heard that. Hold on now. There's a lot of things in this house I don't hear, but I heard that. Let's those are for me.
So also, Officer Tull heard from behind this unconscious woman, Mom, show them your boobs. And he says, why is that sleeping woman asking you to show us your breasts? Not that I mind.
It's very, very lonely, okay?
Why did she call you Mom?
Just pay no attention to her and pay attention to me. And I kind of like shift myself in a way the boobs stick out a little bit more.
What are you cops doing? She's right there.
Roll sex appeal. Roll sex appeal.
God damn it.
Officer, would you like to partake in a bowl of gravy?
So as you like kind of poke your boobs out a little bit, Officer Toll thinks to himself, he's like, when I get home and tell my husband about this, he's never going to believe me.
That's a stereotype that all men with mustaches are gay.
But they are,
yes. They are. So cut back to the kitchen. Mr. Streeter is stuffing his face with salami from the charcuterie tray, and he says to you, JR, he goes, I'll be honest with you, JR, I would have imagined that a chef of your caliber would have had a meal prepared for me and not just cold cuts. I am a bit famished.
I was just trying to show you how fancy our family can be. Anyone can whip you up some baked chicken. I was trying to, do kind of a European dinner.
Roll fast talking.
God damn it. My rolls today suck.
I gotta tell you, Floyd, I don't necessarily know what's fancy about salami and Kraft shingles, which appears to be the cheese that you have chosen. It looks like a 3-year-old picked out this charcuterie tray. Michelle is in the living room at this point. It's just JR and Mr. Streeter in the kitchen. Michelle is looking at the dead body with her head tilted and a weird smile on her face.
I'm fucking raising demons.
Zach wants to roll vision to see if he sees Michelle.
Yeah, go ahead. While you're doing that, Michelle looks to Mr. Waffles and says,
Mr. Waffles, how long after a body is dead do you start to want to eat it?
No, immediately. You have to get it while it's fresh.
Good.
Zach does not notice Michelle.
You are behind a giant woman, so.
Yes, that makes sense.
Mr. Waffles just wags his tail, and it's just going,
Mr. Waffles, I double dog dare you. I double dog dare you to eat his toe. Eat her toe.
Do I see any of this happening as I... Yes,
yeah,
it looks like baby.
Yeah. You see your daughter, who you love more than anything in the whole wide world, with this sinister grin as she's compelling the dog to just take a nibble of the pinky toe.
I'm going to attempt to put a stop to this, but like.
Right.
Oh my god.
What is Mr. Waffles? Yeah. What is Mr. Waffles doing?
Mr. Waffles resists the urge to bite the toe off, but he can't quite resist, just starting to give it a little curious lick.
As I see the dog lick my sister, I lose my goddamn shit. Mr. Waffles, no! Bad dog!
Whoa, she's just leaving it out there. No one else. What are you gonna make use of this?
Mr. Waffles, roll will to not pee on the floor as your master is yelling at you.
No! I'm losing this game of submission. No. Oh, no. I'm a big boy.
That's so good.
While all that's going on, Jimmy's just talking to the officers. Have you guys ever shot anybody in the face?
Mustache guy has, just not the way you're thinking.
I want to know that too.
Jimmy, as you're saying this, Officer Allen, the one that doesn't have the mustache, he grabs you by the shirt collar and he says, "Look here, you little shit. Calling 911 is a serious offense, and you don't do it unless there's an actual emergency." And he gestures to Aunt Kathy and he goes, "This woman is clearly alive and full of life, just living her best life. And you are going to play this prank for what? For what reason exactly?"
In the back, you see Zach. You see Aunt Kathy's arm still waving, but it cuts to behind him, and Zach is actually losing, like he's like gasping for air and flailing wildly.
I kind of shoves Jimmy away from the police, and I just say, officers, thank you so much for coming so quickly. I promise that we did not call unnecessarily. We were just teaching my son a lesson, and you have helped and done a great deed for your citizens, and I thank you so, so much. And I flutter my eyelashes like, blink, blink, blink.
Roll sex appeal one more time. You've already succeeded fast talking. This is just a little extra. So as you flash your eyelashes, Officer Allen, the one that does not have a handlebar mustache, he starts blushing and he says, yes, very well. Yes, ma'am, we're always happy to be of your service. If you need us for anything, just one call away. The number is 911, but my number is 555-867-5309.
I tap my temple and I go, I just committed that to memory. Thank you, officer.
As all this is going on, Hubie walks back in through the front door. And he says, "Peggy, your fucking husband sent me out to that fucking shed. The fucking AC unit's not working."
Oh, you need a copter here.
Oh, shit. The cops see Hubie.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. They see Hubie. Officer Toll says to Officer Allen, "Bob, that's that motherfucker. That's the one who was fucking jerking off in front of old ladies at the Woolworths."
It was not me! Allegations! Speculations!
And then he says, "Who called the police? Who called them?"
I point very, discreetly at Jimmy. Like, he did it.
Saboteur!
Hubie, I hate you.
Hubie makes a beeline, runs through the fucking kitchen.
You'll never catch Hubie!
He runs after, trying to mitigate what's happening because Mr. Streeter is in the room. Mr. Streeter, pay no attention to my brother-in-law.
No! Pay all the attention to Hubie! I command it!
The cops are now running into the kitchen. "Hey, get back here! You
Start dancing for absolutely no reason and singing the Star Spangled
And
Banner.
Mr. Waffles makes a beeline to purposely get under the cops' feet as they run.
You do that, and Officer Allen trips and falls on his face.
Yes, bow to be mortal.
Try as you might, you'll never catch old Hubie!
And he runs out the back door, hops the fence, and fucks off. The cops follow after. Officer Toll is following after. Officer Allen picks himself up. He kind of uses you, Peggy, to pull himself up. Gets a little bit too handsy as he does that.
When he does, can I slap him?
Meanwhile, also, Mr. Waffles is putting on the most pitiful performance of oh, he kicked me.
I don't want to injure him, but I want to it's like a reflex, whack.
So Mr. Waffles, you're doing a cute little dance on your hind legs with your paws, and he's like, and Officer Allen goes, "Oh, that's a beautiful dog." And as he says that, Peggy smacks him right across the fucking face.
Keep your hands to yourself, mister.
He kicked me. He kicked me.
And I run to JR.
This is too much for me to handle. There's a pervert on the loose. and he runs out the back door and follows after his partner and Hubie. And the officers and Hubie are no longer on the scene. Mr. Streeter has got a perplexed look on his face, and he says to you, JR, and he goes, "Floyd, explain to me what the hell is going on here."
I want my I want my character to say like a catchphrase, and then like you add some like sound effects to it. Be like,
yes.
I'm gonna look at him, shrug my shoulders, and go, "Family, am I right?"
Family, am I right? And he goes to roll fast talk.
So good.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll fast talk.
Get a +1. That's a special one right
so
there.
You say that, "Family, am I right?" And he just kind of looks and he goes, "Huh, you know, I never thought about it, but actually I have a family of my own, believe it or not."
Z's dying.
I just look at him perplexed, like, yeah, you know, tell me about your family, Mr. Streeter. You know,
well,
while he's distracted, I'm gonna pick up a plate that has the shitty food on it and start making a real plate of food behind them in the kitchen.
Peggy, this is why I love you, sweetheart.
I got you, babe. Why were you feeding Mr. Streeter the dinner for our daughter?
You know, that was Michelle. I didn't want to say anything to her. I didn't want to break a little heart.
Jimmy, save me.
So Mr. Streeter, Mr. Streeter is very inspired by your "family, am I right?" line, and he remembers that he does have a family of his own. And some time passes. We fast forward to where you are all sitting around the table, and you're enjoying a meal. Mr. Streeter says to you, "You know what, Floyd, on my way here, I thought for certain that you were going to display what a cretin you truly were, and how disgusting and deplorable your family could really be. But I was pleasantly surprised when you all turned out to be decent people, except for maybe that one," and he points to Z.
Yeah.
You know, he's an outward display kind of person. You know, he's got a lot to say. It's okay.
He picks up his plate and smashes it against the fucking wall, and he brings out his guitar.
Don't do that with the plates. We got a limited supply of those. I will send you to Dollar General.
Fuck you, Dad. I kick a plate.
You're going to go to Dollar General and get us some more plates out of your own allowance.
Mr. Waffles, how are you responding to all this happening around you?
Mr. Waffles decides it's time. He lifts his leg and takes a nice hot pee on Mr. Streeter's chair.
Oh, what the hell are you doing, you mongrel? Explain yourself.
Mine now.
Oh,
Mine now.
Baby.
Yeah, fight the system, Mr. Waffles.
Shut up, we aren't friends.
When you say when Mr. Waffles tells Z, "Shut up, we're not friends," Mr. Streeter's eyes grow wide with amazement, and he goes, "Good God, Floyd, is that a talking dog?"
Z smashes Mr. Waffle in the head with the guitar.
Oh my God. Zachary!
What? It's for family.
Go downstairs and play with your drums.
And he just like a fucking moody fucking teenager just jumps down. He's like, "I'll go play my drums, not because you told me to, though, because I want to, not because you want me to."
Yeah, you muttering under your breath. That's real mature. Okay, yeah, enjoy.
You need to go practice your rudiments, your Swiss Army triplets. Okay.
I don't like your dad rock. I run.
As you run past, Mr. Streeter says, "You know what? I didn't know what to think of that boy until I saw him strike this animal, this poor defenseless animal, and now I just think he's the bee's knees." And as he says that, Aunt Kathy comes stumbling into the kitchen.
No.
Oh my God, the says,
Peggy, I think I need you to jump on my chest for me like you used to do in the olden times. I think my heart stopped again. And then she locks eyes with Mr. Streeter and she goes, "Oh, hello.
Mr. Streeter, this is my sister-in-law, Kathy. Kathy, this is my boss.
Oh my God, Kathy's alive! Did you guys see?
Kathy's alive? What do you mean Kathy's alive?
I mean, Kathy's awake. What am I saying? Oh, I've had too much wine.
Oh, I love you, baby.
So as all this is happening, Mr. Streeter and Aunt Kathy, they're like locking eyes, and Mr. Streeter is like biting his lip, and she's suggestively like looking at him when Uncle Hubie walks back in. And he says, "Try as they might, they will never catch me."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where were you? I told you to wait in the shed. Come on,
Hey,
man.
Hubie, why are you covered in oil?
Don't you worry about that. And he pulls from his back pocket six tickets to Disney World. And he was like, he goes, "And don't ask me how I got these. But just know there is an adventure to be had for the entire family. Pack your bags, Floyd. Floyd's, we're going to Disney World." Freeze frame. And it's
Everybody's cheering except for Z. He's like, fucking normies.
I want the freeze frame picture. If you ever do an AI version of it, we're all like smiling, but like it's me like terrified that Jimmy is actually in the photo with us. like, oh shit, he's here.
It's just Mr. Waffles dragging his ass across the living room floor and then sniffing his way back. Just sniffing his way back, just like.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.